Hello and welcome back to Webcast News, and just before I actually get started with the news stories for today, I just want to do a quick update for the channel in general. Now since I've come back I've been doing videos every weekday, but from today that's going to change and it's going to go from 5 videos a week to 3 videos a week. These videos will come out on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Friday, so Tuesday and Thursday will be break days now. And then into the actual news for today. And firstly is the Ashley Madison story, which isn't just a random woman, it's actually a site in which basically people who want to cheat on their significant other sign up for this site and they can meet with others. And this site boasted over 37 million users last month, but a few weeks ago it came out that this site had been hacked. This group of hackers is calling themselves the Impact Team, and they hacked the Avid Life Media, which is the parent company for Ashley Madison, and a few other similar sites that to me are just a bit odd, really. But if you're into these kind of things, then I'm not going to stop you. But this is mainly looking at Ashley Madison because this is the site with the most amount of users for Avid Life Media. The hackers were then determined for Avid Life Media to take down their sites, but not mainly because they were promoting cheating on others, which you'd think, okay, I can understand that, you know, cheating's a bad thing, these hackers are trying to teach them a lesson. No, their main point of contention, apparently, is that it is a free site to join, but if you want to delete your account, you have to pay £15 to them to delete your account. If that's their main point of contention, I'm starting to think that these hackers were just on this site as registered users, wanted to delete their account before they got found out by their significant other, and then realised there was a £15 delete account clause and didn't want to pay that and just thought, you know what, we'll hack them instead. The Impact Team then said that they would be releasing all user data for the 37 million plus users if the sites were not taken down, and ALM, the parent company, then ignored the hackers, saying that they had beefed up their security. What you don't realise was they already had the details. There's no point beefing it up after they've already gone. And yesterday the Impact Team made good on their promise to release user details. This was done in a data dump, which is 9.7 gigabytes of data, which is a huge amount. This was posted using an Onion address and is only available through the Tor browser. Two things I've never heard of, so if you are on this Ashley Madison site, a lot of people aren't going to find your details, but obviously companies will start looking through this to find your details, and hackers and everything like that will look at your details. So, 1, if you were part of that site, shame on you. 2, your details are out. That's not great. However, the Impact Team did post a statement along with the data dump, and part of it read, "We have explained the fraud, deceit and stupidity of ALM and their members. Chances are your man signed up on the world's biggest affair site, but never had one. He just tried to, if that distinction matters." I don't think that's really a distinction, because if you tried and you failed, that's probably even worse than if you tried and succeeded. But moving on from affairs to Viagra, because that's an obvious step. And this comes from North Carolina-based Sprout Pharmaceuticals. Now they've made a US first, and that being Adye, or better known as female Viagra. And now it's a first because it has been accepted by doctors and is now available. The director of the Food and Drug Administration Center for Drug Evaluation and Research is Janet Woodcock. Yes, that was a really long title. Had this to say on the matter. "Today's approval provides women distressed by their low sexual desire with an approved treatment option." Again, I've got a couple of things on this. 1, she sounds like she's definitely going to try and get this. 2, Woodcock is probably the most perfect surname to be involved in this. However, if you are a woman in America wanting to try and get some of this Viagra, it's quite difficult to. because you have to go through a doctor who will give it as a prescription, and then they have to also go through all of the possible side effects, and they say that you cannot drink alcohol whilst using this because it has a huge side effect, and other prescriptions can affect it as well. And a couple of bits of quick news: a film trailer for Victor Frankenstein came out recently, with Victor Frankenstein being played by James McAvoy and Igor being played by Daniel Radcliffe. And this is set for release on the 25th of November. If you want to check that trailer out, I'll put a link in the description down below. And then finally for today, in probably the most ridiculous piece of news I'm ever going to report or ever have, David Cameron was filmed by a teenage girl on an EasyJet flight to Portugal. Now apparently what made this funny was that David Cameron was eating Pringles, and seemingly he was in the regular class section of the plane, because EasyJet I don't think has a first class section. But you would expect David Cameron to be in first class or even a private jet to Portugal, but no, he chose EasyJet. There is actually the video in the link in the description that I've got, but I don't know why you'd want to watch it. It's a guy eating Pringles on a plane. It doesn't matter who it is, he's just eating Pringles. And on that weird note, that is it for today's video. As I said before, there won't be one tomorrow, but there will be one on Friday, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you know when that one comes out. If you've liked this video, hit the like button, and as always, thanks for watching.